Guys, what's going on with Kamala Harris is something that it's quite interesting. I personally feel like Kamala Harris because of what she has, because I think it's a mental, like it's a mental disease. Like it's kind of like she gets confused, and that can happen to many people, especially as you get older. I don't know if she was always like this, but I personally feel like when you have situations like that, it's like if I was her and I see that that's what happened, I have that situation, I would probably not try to run for president. Because I think when you run for president, it's like even Joe Biden. I don't understand why those people want to run for president. Why do you want to embarrass yourself on the world stage? I don't know. But it looks like some people don't care. But like maybe they don't care. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe the loss of the power is more important than caring about humiliation. Maybe that's the way they look at it.
The community.
She could be the next president of the United States. And according to the latest polls, Kamala Harris is in front.
You know, we have to stay woke.
So, guys, so I'm gonna go to over a couple of Kamala Harris clips that were funny and weird, and this is the guy, this is the woman that the Democrats have found to be able to overcome Donald Trump. 2024 is coming to an end. This is the tragedy that we had to deal with. We had Joe Biden that was gaffing, and then the replacement was kind of like not better. And look at her face here. I hate to say that. So many people say that she's not smart. I don't like to say that about her, but it's like I kind of feel like because she became attorney general. I don't think she's stupid though. She became attorney general. I think like she can. I think there's something going on with her mental capacity, mental performance. But that's it. I think she needs to be like like fix herself, be focused, and that's it. Maybe exercise. I hate to say that. I think like Kamala Harris, does she exercise? Because exercise is good for the brain. I heard that exercise can cure brain fog. It is a reality. In this place, she said that she exercised, and she said that she exercised for the mind. Like that's what she says here. It's just the best way of the day. She works out like it said that it's she does tend to focus up to it's about your mind. That's why she exercise. So I don't know, but like I think like exercise helps people to deal with those kind of like mental health, like what's it, brain fog and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So okay, let's see. Kamala Harris five. So we're gonna talk about the cringiness of the Kamala Harris situation because she did a lot of stuff that were cringy, and I think it's interesting to go over them.
Like everybody needs to be woke. and, and you can talk about if you're the wokest or woker, but just stay more woke than less woke. Yeah.
Like, what do you think about that? That was kind of is that kind of embarrassing? Like, what do you guys feel about that? Is that like something that she's kind of like a geeky, goofy girl? That's who she is. So she gets along with goofy people. Like she probably get along with more goofy people. That I think that's what's going on.
As much as Kamala Harris tries her best to avoid hard-hitting interviews, she can't avoid giving answers like this to very simple questions.
We really would love to know what your plan is to help lower the cost of living.
Yeah. First of all, thank you both for being here. And yours is a story I hear around the country as I travel. And in terms of both rightly having the right to have aspirations and dreams and ambitions for your family and working hard and finding that the
Interesting. She,
generation and so many recently far more elusive than it's been. And we need to deal with that. And there are a number of ways. One is bringing down the cost of everyday necessities, including groceries.
That's not really a clear plan. In fact, it sounds like there's no plan at all. But what about specific steps on the border?
What would be specific steps to strengthening the border?
So it's a wonderful and important question. You know my background.
let me ask you a question. Like, I want to ask you guys this question. What do you think is going on here? I don't understand what's going on because this is somebody that's running for office, right? She wants to be president. What else is she thinking about? There's nothing else to think about. Those are the questions that you think about every day. Is she playing a movie? Is she lying to us that she doesn't like it? Because I don't believe it. But that's her job. That's the only thing she does. That's the only thing she cares about. It's politics. It's not like she's playing basketball. She's like a OnlyFans model. It's not like it's not like she's doing multiple things. This is her job. Like, so those answers should be like thought about. Like, I'm talking about extremely. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about those answers like over and over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's the way I feel. I don't know. And she's been in office for 4 years. No answer about this. I don't understand those kind of people. Like, is it because, like, do you think that maybe because the reason why she's having difficulty answering those questions, is it because that she's afraid that Joe Biden might disagree with her? Because if she says something innovative, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that because I feel like, yo, if I'm a candidate, of course there's going to be something innovative. I told Joe Biden that, I explained that to him. Of course there's going to be new ideas because everybody got to, you should know that. Like, Joe Biden is definitely different than Obama. Like, I'm hoping, like, I want to hear what Joe Biden, like this question about, like, if you were if you were president, would you do anything than the president? This question is like, it's a BS question, and I personally think like the president should not even bully the vice president to say that yes, I will do exactly the same. You can say that, yeah, of course, like you can say that there will not 90% things I would do that's similar. That's why we're in the same office. But there's a 10% thing that's like different. You can have that 15% that's yours. Like, you know what I'm saying? What the hell is wrong with politics, man? Like, I hope not. Like, I hope that's not what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've explained that to Joe Biden. Everybody has different personality. I never understand what kind of question on this. Of course, the vice president has a different policy than the president because those are two different human beings. I never understood like why people are like stuck in this. Like, it's a big deal. Yes, of course. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a little bit of differences. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's not crazy. You know, it's like, it's not like that much of a difference. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm hoping like even if the vice president says something different, that the president is not going to come back. Hey, why did you say something different about me? I mean, if that's what's going on, then that has to be brought up to the forefront. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, yo, dude, we are both human beings. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, I'm 99%, 95%. I agree with him. There's like a 5-6% of flexibility. I'm a little bit different than him. If he comes to you and tell you that, then he's a bully. He's an authoritarian person. That's a dictatorship right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be able to express yourself. Like that. Of course, the vice president is going to be different than the president. It's not going to be exactly the same. Like, god damn it, it's weird, man.
Was as a prosecutor, and I was also the elected attorney general for 2 terms of a border state.
Okay. So now you're telling me about your credential. Okay, go ahead.
So this is not a theoretical issue for me. This is something I've actually worked on.
No. You see. Think about this, guys. Who is asking about the border? People always think it's white people that are racist. It's not white people. A lot of people of color, black people. You know what I'm saying? Here's a man of color asking about the border. So that doesn't make them racist. That's why the left don't understand. The left think, oh, we dunking on the immigrant. It's like when I meet those people, it's all about the billionaire. Yo, dude, it is true the billionaire, but you don't understand something. It is the billionaire and the elites that allow the immigrants to come in. That's what you don't understand. Who allows the immigrant to come in? Who got the key to the door? That's what these freaking people don't understand. We're not blaming the immigrant for the problem. It's not the immigrant. The crime, it's not the immigrant. We don't even look at the immigrant as they are the one that's like terrible. It's the people, the elite that allows them to come in. Never blame the immigrant. Never blame the immigrant. Never be angry at immigrant. Then you're racist. Be mad at the elite that allow the immigrants. So, you know.
I have prosecuted transnational criminal organizations.
Okay, so what does that do?
For the trafficking of guns, drugs.
That doesn't mean anything.
And human beings. I take very seriously the importance of having a secure border and ensuring the safety of the American people.
Again, no plan.
So no answer. You cannot do that to the man. This is embarrassing. This is so embarrassing, man. This is so embarrassing. You cannot do that.
Accents she brings out for different people at different times, depending on who she's talking to.
You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. You better thank a union member for vacation time.
I love you back.
It's a little cringe. Journalist Josh Hammer joined Power Hour this week to discuss the upcoming election and claimed that Kamala Harris...
Like, I don't understand this thing. It's like, there's something mysterious about this. I don't know. I think it's a conspiracy, man. Because I feel like if you really want to win, you're gonna get the baddest like motherfucker in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna get like Michael Jordan of politics, somebody that's vibrant, energy, like everything. You're not gonna get somebody that's like people have doubt. You can't even say that unless you're lying to yourself. You're gonna say that, oh yeah, I don't see anything. Like you mean to tell me this is the best in the Democratic Party? You got people that like even Pete Buttigieg. Many people say that about him. He talks more eloquently. So then Pamela, he's not like confused or like it's not like a brain fog. So I don't understand. Like you gotta get the best motherfuckers like I don't know the best people in the office, man. Like so it's like there's something going on we don't understand, guys. There's something going on. This is very weird because I don't believe Nancy Pelosi and everybody else sees it like that. Even Joe Biden, but Joe Biden he picked Kamala because they bullied him to pick a black woman. Maybe that's why he did it. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why.
Harris isn't capable of thinking on her feet.
And I will tell you, I do believe that I offer a new generation of leadership for our country that is about, in particular, turning the page on an era that sadly has shown us attempts by some to incite fear, to create division in our country.
Is she making any sense to you, Josh?
No, that's a classic Kamala Harris word salad, you know.
Word salad. All this is a word salad. All of it, man. This woman, I don't know. This was the like I have to. This was the worst speak, man. It's like I think she has a mental problem, a little bit of mental problem. But she made it far, man. She made it further than many people that don't have mental problem. So this is what's weird about life, man. So how do you explain this? She made it as a like attorney general and a vice president. She made it very far. What do you think happened here? So like, are we saying that like there could be crack in the system and somebody that's not like the most competent can make it to the top? But that doesn't work in sports. It doesn't work like that in sports.
It's no wonder that Kamala Harris has endured a couple awkward moments on camera, given that all eyes are on the nation's first female vice president-elect. Her campaign trail pretty much captured every second she spent in public, and because of that, the media caught some odd exchanges. The 2020 presidential and vice presidential debates got a lot of attention, and not always for the best reasons. Despite there being just one debate between the vice presidential candidates, Kamala Harris and Mike Pence, it provided a slew of awkward moments.
I hate to say this. Look at Kamala Harris over here right now, during the debate between Kamala Harris and Mike Pence. Her neck wasn't that messed up. Right now, her neck looked like it's a total mess, man. Like she looks a lot better, but she was younger there. But like I'm saying, the neck really aged faster.
The debate was moderated by USA Today's Washington bureau chief Susan Page.
You don't have to have a perfect neck. Like you see, like this woman, she's an older lady, but her neck is not that ugly. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's okay. You can deal with it. It's a nice neck. But like the neck that I've seen that Kamala has put, the pictures I've seen, I don't know if Kamala Harris even take care of herself because she has money. You got surgery you can do to fix your neck. Like it doesn't have to look like you know.
And while asking the senator a question about the coronavirus, she forgot to address her as Senator Harris, which is a big deal at formal events like this.
Kamala Harris, Senator Harris, I'm sorry.
It's fine, I'm Kamala.
No, you're Senator Harris to me.
A minor mistake ultimately, but it was an awkward reminder that Senator Harris has only been Senator Harris since 2017 and was relatively new to the national debate stage. While at a campaign event in Wisconsin, Senator Harris all but avoided reporters, even after Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes tried to give her the microphone. After speaking at a roundtable for black business owners, Harris told the members of the press that Wisconsin was, quote, part of her story because she had lived in the state for a brief time. But then she was rushed off stage by staffers without taking any questions.
And I will pass it back over to you because I know you want to take some questions before you get out of here. Oh.
And with that, the campaign stop was awkwardly wrapped up. That's when an unmiked Harris quickly threw in the line about living in Wisconsin. Perhaps it was an attempt to lighten the mood after the awkward energy she left hanging in the air, along with Barnes's microphone. It's never a good idea to interrupt Kamala Harris when she's speaking and addressing big issues. And that's something that Vice President Mike Pence learned fairly quickly during the one vice presidential debate held in October 2020. And even though we love a moment of sticking up for yourself, the dynamic was really awkward, and at one point, the tension bubbled over.
Mr. Vice President.
She's not an ugly person. She's not an ugly woman. She's quite attractive, but it's kind of like I think she lost. But we're not talking about attraction, but attraction does help also to be president because attraction can make you like charismatic. It's part of the charisma a little bit. But yeah,
I'm speaking. I'm speaking.
While Harris was right to tell the vice president that he needed to wait his turn, her comebacks, which were quickly turned into t-shirts, felt awkward and scripted.
If you don't mind letting me finish, we can then have a conversation, okay?
Pence seemed to take the hint, but the exchange created such a weird, intense dynamic on stage that we're confident that the few people sitting in the audience felt it, even though most of us were watching from home.
oh man, this is let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
In moments of tension.
Let me see. This is let me see. All right. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back to this. This is getting funny. Let me see. So this interview, it's kind of. I think it's an interesting interview here.
It seems like Kamala Harris has a tendency to laugh or smile and
The governor and I, and we were all doing a tour of the library here and talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time in terms of what we need to do to lay these wires, what we need to do to create these jobs. And there is such great significance to the passage of time when we think about a day in the life of our children.
Big Sister Jen.
That one is a very popular one. The significance of the passage of time. She keep repeating it. Like there's a great there's a great significant there's a great thing to the significance of the passage of time. I don't know, man. She's like, oh my god.
General.
They look alike. I love that. Yo, I hate to say that. She has the best crackling smile. I love the crackling smile. Sorry, man. But I don't think she was meant to be a politician. I think she was meant to be an entertainer. I really believe that. Like, I gotta do that smile again. This is the best smile. Best cackling smile.
In the life of our children.
Big Sister General.
Kamala Harris, guys, 2024 is such a character. Okay, so you got to see like a bunch of different aspects of her. So you judge for yourself, guys. Thank you.